Welcome to the Foodie Show. I'm Nikki, this is Raina. We're at Sapphire Sushi, Hibachi, and American Cuisine in Detroit Lakes. We got a lot to show you today. Let's start with the sushi, Raina. So Raina, tell me a little bit about your sushi and what goes into the process of putting it together here.
Well, it's a pretty big process. Chef Wheatley is making a sushi roll right now. We actually have all of our sauces are homemade. The sushi vinegar is also homemade. Takes about 3 weeks to steep. He's right now making the caterpillar roll, and all of our fish comes in twice a week fresh.
And you know, one thing a lot of people, I think, assume about sushi is that it's only raw fish. And I think that might be what keeps people from coming to try a sushi restaurant. Let's talk about that just a little bit.
Yep, not all of it is raw fish. It's actually, you can actually do gluten-free, you can do vegan-free, you can do a vegetarian, you can do cooked rolls. There's several different options that go with a lot of different customers. So not always do you have to do the sushi that is raw.
What's probably your most popular roll here? The
top seller, I would say, would be the TNT roll. That one has shrimp on the inside with cucumber, and then it's spicy lobster on top, and it's lightly torched, and then it has the chef's special sauce on it, and then wonton crunch.
How long does it take to learn how to roll sushi? Because there's a process.
Oh yes, there definitely is. It took me a good, I would say, 3 months for me to learn. Chef Wheatley, it only took him probably less than 3 weeks to learn.
So it's got to be nice and tight, and then of course the knives have to be really sharp.
Correct, yes. And he has Japanese knives along with the other sushi chef as well as myself have Japanese knives, which are very sharp. Now what he's doing here is just forming is the caterpillar roll, which is the avocado on top.
And non-saran wrap.
Correct, because he put saran wrap over the top of it, and then the non, so there's two different bamboo rollers, and the non one goes over the saran wrap when it's right there. If there's no saran wrap, then the one that's wrapped in saran wrap, we use that one to roll it.
It's definitely an art, because sushi, when it comes out, especially when you get several rolls at once, really are pretty. Mm-hmm. You guys make it look really pretty, very colorful, and of course, let's not forget, it's amazing.
Thank you. Well, this was my dream. My dream actually for about 8 years, because I'm from Alaska, and fresh fish is very important to me in the Minnesota area, because we just don't have that quality of fish that comes in this area. In the caterpillar roll, we have grilled saltwater eel that's inside, along with cucumbers, seaweed, and on the outside we have the sushi rice, the avocado that's shingled with the eel sauce on top, and sesame seeds.
The first time somebody told me that they were putting eel in a roll, I was like,
yeah.
You know. And then I tried it, and it is so amazing. It's flaky, it's very tender. It is cooked, which is the most important part.
Yep.
And it's a very decadent, and it's a great addition to a sushi roll. Everything looks great, Raina. What do we have here?
Well, we have the ribeye steak, choice cut. You have the roasted chicken. You have the hibachi steak and shrimp, ramen bowl with pork belly, a caterpillar roll, and then the number 9 roll.
Everything looks so good, but I'm gonna have to start with the sushi, and specifically a roll that I've not tried before. The name of this roll again was?
The number 9 roll.
The number 9 roll. And you have the fresh salmon on there. Let's talk a little bit about the salmon. You were saying that you get your fish in fresh at least a couple times a week.
Correct, yes. We get it from Honolulu Fish. She actually shops out to all over the world. We get fish from Korea, Japan, San Diego, the Atlantic Ocean. This fish is the wagyu of the salmon.
Not the
is what they
greatest
call
of
it.
And then the nori is super high quality too, because you don't want to end up with chewy nori.
Correct, yes. We have the nori gold, so it's a little higher end nori, because you definitely will, if you get the low class nori, it will be chewy and it'll taste like fish.
Okay, so this is the caterpillar roll. Let's talk a little bit about what's in here.
The caterpillar roll has the eel, cucumber on the inside, and then on the outside it's avocado, eel sauce, and sesame seeds.
I love the sauce. Eel sauce, correct?
Correct, yes.
All homemade.
Yep.
And like the other, I mean the avocado is like butter. I mean, it's just so good. All right, so Rena, what do we have here? It looks delicious.
This is our pork belly ramen. It's the sauces, or the broth is made by Chef Wheatley. And then, yep, it's the pork belly. It's really good, isn't it? We put the shiitake mushrooms, the tofu, scallion onions, and seaweed in it, along with the noodles.
So Rena, this is the hibachi dish. Let's talk a little bit about what's in here.
All right, so we have the fried rice, our noodles, shrimp and steak, and then our hibachi vegetables. And we also have our homemade sauce with each of the items.
Full of a lot of flavor. The vegetables are nice and tender. The rice is perfect. Tried to get the recipe out of it, she won't give it to me.
Now we have the ribeye steak. It's a choice cut, hand cut ribeye steak. Comes with the baby roasted potatoes. On this plate we do have two sides. You usually get one side and then a super salad, but we went ahead with the two sides because of the super salad.
Okay, perfect. I always thought it was super salad.
Yeah.
And that, I'll take the super salad.
Super salad.
No, it's soup or salad. Nice looking steak. And that's medium rare. That's exactly what I asked for. Very nice.
And lastly, we have the broasted chicken. This is my husband's favorite. He specifically brought the broaster into this business because I'm the sushi, he's the American side.
I love roasted chicken. And let's talk a little bit about the difference between roasted chicken and just regular fried chicken.
Well, regular deep fried chicken, if I'm getting it correct, leaves the grease inside of the chicken. Mm-hmm. With the broaster, it's a pressurized fryer. Well, so it doesn't leave the grease there, so that you don't get that nasty residue afterwards.
So it's juicy, it's moist, the flavor goes throughout, and it's perfect every time. So now you know, sushi, hibachi, American cuisine, you guys have it all. Something for all tastes, all flavors, and even kids. Mm-hmm. There's things that kids like here as well. Talk a little bit about your hours.
Well, the hours have varied since everything started. We did just start opening up for lunches starting tomorrow, Friday. Mm-hmm. We will be open one day a week for lunches. Right now we are closed on Tuesdays, so the hours are Sunday, Monday, 3 to 8, Tuesday closed, Wednesday, 3 to 9, Thursday, 3 to 9, Friday is now open at lunch, so it's 11 to 9, and Saturday is 3 to 9.
And plus, you can always check on Facebook.
Correct.
Because the hours are on Facebook as well. And I've had questions too. You can always message on Facebook as well.
Yep.
Raina, thanks so much for having us out here for the Foodie Show. This is amazing, and I'm ready to do this next week.
Good. Well, thanks for coming. I appreciate it.
Thank you.